Well, city and state officials have been very limited with what they can say about planning for APEC meeting in November because of security reasons. We should know more tomorrow, though. That's when the U.S. Coast Guard will publish proposed security zones for the high-stakes international event. Just look around, you'll quickly see what could be affected. KITV4's Catherine Cruz has the exclusive story.
The U.S. Coast Guard began meeting with boat owners this week, giving them a heads up about restrictions during the three-day Veterans Holiday weekend when the APEC meeting is scheduled.
We've been telling them what they can do in order to minimize any disruptions to their normal daily lives as a result of the fact that there is going to be security zones in place.
Users of the Alawai who came in from an afternoon on and off the water were wondering how their access would be restricted. Paddlers from this canoe club are glad the event won't affect their training for the big Molokai race since the season ends this weekend, but they say others will be impacted.
A lot of folks use these canoes even when we're not here, including high schools, other clubs.
And while the late South Shore swell surfers have been enjoying could be the last of the season, beachgoers worry about restrictions that might be in place.
And that's going to be a big impact. I mean, not just the surfing community, but the boating community, and people also come down here for the fireworks on Friday. I know that's a big deal.
Others worry about getting around town during the days leading up to the big weekend.
I'm worried about getting to work every day.
Surfers hope they'll be surfing Oahu's North Shore during the APEC activities, and if there is an unusual south swell in November.
No, if there is, I mean, I'm sure we'll find a way to get to it.
Now, the U.S. Coast Guard says the public will get 10 days to comment on the proposed safety zones. It'll take the input into account, and the zones become officially off limits once they're published in the Federal Register a second time. Laura?